Good morning, everybody. We're going to be talking about photography key terms today. So we're going to go through 3 key terms and I'm going to set you all mini homeworks for each one, okay? So as you can see up on my screen here, I've got my PowerPoint open. I have put it on class charts and Google Classroom if you want to do that. So the misconceptions about this is obviously I do not want everybody just taking one photo for each one. That's not really going to get you anywhere near the grade that you deserve. To get that grade that you deserve, you need to be taking multiple photographs in multiple angles and trying out, different ideas, using Pinterest, using Google, all these things to help you and make sure that you are doing quite a substantial photo shoot. So the resources you're going to need today, just a pen and paper to make notes with, because you might want to make notes and make sure that you bring those notes into lesson and then edit your PowerPoint showing how you achieved these photographs, how you edited them, what you tried, what you didn't like, what you did like, what you would do differently next time. All you need is a camera, so obviously most people will get away with using their phones. If you've got the newest phones, they're very, very high quality cameras, so you can't really argue with that. If you do have a camera, an SLR camera or anything, please try and use that, because obviously we want to get talking about the terminology we've discussed in class, such as like ISO, aperture, shutter speed. Alright, subjects to photograph. What can you photograph when you're in your house and just wandering around? You can photograph people, objects, places. You can photograph your garden, your street, trees, cats, dogs, still life. You've got loads of stuff in your house, just anything that you want. And then lastly, when you've actually finished your photo shoot, I do want everyone to have a go at editing your photos, please, using Lightroom, Photoshop, Snapseed, whatever you've got your hands on, okay? So, once again, I cannot stress, please take as many photos as you can. This is to bulk up your portfolio, so when you get back into school, I want to see 10 to 15 images on each title, okay? And please make sure that you're saving them somewhere. So, lesson 1. What we're going to look at today is 3 different titles, the first of which is portraits. So this is a lot of people's favourite. We have looked at it in lesson already, but I just want to make sure that when we're in lockdown, we are just going over all these key terminologies and we're drumming them into our heads. So portraits is of course pictures of people, animals, and doing different ideas. So I cannot stress enough, look up some of the artists such as Yunazaru and Jordi Puig. They're doing so well on YouTube and Instagram at the minute. Just please look up their stuff and make sure that you are trying out different ideas, okay? So like it says there, there's loads of different techniques for portrait photography. It's good to capture the subject's eyes, face, sharp focus, and other less and more important images soft in focus as well. So what I want you to do is take at least 10 photos with different angles and backdrops. So backdrops are the same as backgrounds, okay? Try and use different people. Try and use different coloured outfits. Again, different angles. I cannot stress that out enough. Loads of people just take 10 pictures of a face, front on. Try different angles. I've put that picture of the model there, look, wearing a face mask. It's very now. I want you to try all different types of things, okay? Please find photos on Pinterest, I've already mentioned that, and make sure that you are trying out different ideas, okay? So pause the video, go off now, take loads of photographs of portraits, get your mum involved, get your dad involved, your uncle, your auntie, your dog. Try and take loads of different photos with loads of different backdrops. Get them wearing bright colours, get them wearing dull colours, get them in front of a black backdrop, a white backdrop, in front of trees, get them out in the rain, get them sat around the house like an environmental portrait, and just get them doing what they've been doing during this lockdown. Get them with the face mask, without the face mask. Try out loads of different things, alright? Looking forward to seeing some of those. So pause it now. Go do that, please. Okay, so the second thing that I want you taking pictures of is still life. So still life photography, it focuses on inanimate objects. These can be man-made or natural objects. They don't move, they just sit there. So that photograph there demonstrates many different items that someone has just dumped on a table and then obviously hover over the top, take a picture of it, it's still life. Here's a couple of other examples. The one on the right hand side, I absolutely love that. Very bright, vibrant colours. There's even a hand in there actively grabbing that phone. It's a very old school phone, very ornate. The second picture on the left hand side, it looks like someone's just got in from work, dumped all the stuff on the side and then gone to grab a shower. So that's more of like a symbolic self-portrait using still life. So please, once again, pause this video, take loads of pictures of still life, whatever you can. The classic is absolutely, you know, a fruit bowl with loads of different coloured fruits in there. Alright, loads of people do that. Obviously, you could get things that represent your mum, things that represent your dad, things that represent your auntie and uncles. Like, try and take multiple pictures of multiple like items and subjects and coloured backdrops. You can see that there it's on a blue felted kind of sheet. You could take it on your kitchen floor so that you get that nice kind of tile effect. You could take it on a carpet, on a rug. Think if you've got a colourful rug in the house, that might work well. For a bit of an extension task for this, you might want to look up Foster Huntington. He's fantastic. He did this run called Burning House, and yeah, his work's really, really cool and different. You should try that. Okay, so pause this video now, please, and that is your second task. So go and take a lot of photographs based around still life. Okay, the third and final subject for this lesson is bird's eye view. So what I want you to do here is I want you to look at something from above. It says a bird's eye view is a view from an object from above with a perspective as though the observer was a bird, sorry. So obviously, please think of items around your house that you can just grab and hover over, and that's what you're going to be doing, okay? You're going to be taking pictures, looking down on items. So you can see here that I've tried to think outside the box a little bit, because going off the title of still life, some people might be thinking, oh, I'll just grab a cabbage and I'll take a picture from above of a cabbage. That is good, but try and make it a little bit more abstract. You can see that this little girl here, you can see that her head looks really, really large and her feet look really, really small, just because of that camera angle. And this is what we're basically doing the lesson based around, you know, camera angles. This yoga model, or whatever she is, you can see that her hand looks huge from this angle. This cat looks massive compared to the other cats, but it's just the fact that the cat's jumping up at the camera. So if you do have pets, try and stand on a chair or a table and lean over and maybe dangle a dog treat or a cat treat or whatever you feed your dogs and cats, and see if they can jump up like that one. Alright, so there's your 3 lessons for lesson 1, alright? So we will be doing the same thing next week, so please do all of those 3. Upload all of your work onto Google Classroom and Class Charts, and I look forward to seeing some of them. Thank you.